running cross-side, never gonna get offside. Making power moves together, no electric slide. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Need a mop, I'm dripping.
Lineup.
So of all the lineups that have that lineup of death with Ben Simmons at point guard and then Ray Allen, T-Mac, Giannis, and Yao Ming, they're losing half of their games in Unlimited. So they are beatable.
Yeah, it's really surprising just from a base standpoint. You'd think, okay, well, how could you possibly lose with a team like that? If you don't know how to play with the players, it doesn't matter how good they are. If a person goes against you that has an actual strategy, they can beat you. So don't give up on those games where you see nothing but diamonds and pink diamonds. It is definitely a situation.
We're coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to Portland, and that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Yeah, they came strong. It really seemed like they'd stabilized in that second overtime, but coming down the wire through that third overtime, fatigue finally started to set in.
Now let's take a look at the starters for Anchorage. Cole is out there with Williams. Then there's Doomboya, and it's Trent in at the 2 guard. Here's Simons, the pass to Trent. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Paul looking around. Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Here's Bowl. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Trent, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Oklahoma City with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. "40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. And the baseline jumper, no good. So for Anchorage, their last game, a loss to Phoenix. Here's Simons, defended by Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Simons, 5 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Anchorage leads by just 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from Anchorage in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Simons has got the ball here for Anchorage. 3-point lead. We've got Paul. Miritich is out there with Noel. Then there's Robertson. And it's Nader in the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Passes it to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. And Anchorage the other way now. To the right side. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got the lead up to 5 now for Anchorage. Paul with the ball. Pass to Miritich. Back to Noel. Over to the left wing. That one a little long. Anchorage leading by 5. Here's Claxton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's good. Nader's got his first basket.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Simons missing. Under trailing by 5. Robertson the pass to Paul. From deep 3-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Anchorage out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Anchorage, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Simons has got the ball here for Anchorage. It's a 5-point game. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for Anchorage, Williams is out there at Bowl. Then there's Dumboya, and it's Trent in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 3. And it's Simons missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
To the inside. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Well, an aggressive move right there to the basket. That's where he does some of his best work and chops into the lead.
The pass to Trent. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Anchorage needs to get a shot off. Here's Williams, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Over Bull. Up and in from the low block. Adams has got his second bucket.
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Here's Simons, defended by Paul. Pass to Bull. Shoots over Adams, and again it's Anchorage.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Anchorage leads by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now, trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A perimeter tandem, Ferguson and Gallinari. Adams is out there with Mirotic, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Robertson, he's checked in for Gallinari. Here's Akpala. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Bull. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You think about Mirotic, the Yugoslavian big man, and really what he does best, and that is stretch out a defense on the floor. A four-man that can drill shots and put it down a little bit where he can make those kind of plays.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Bull. And the layup's good off the glass. Bull's got the lead up to 8 now for Anchorage.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. But they get it back. Bonga pulls it in. And so here's Anchorage. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Akpala. Pass to Bull. Here's Musa. Adams defending. Tries a 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Oklahoma City. Gallinari, he's checked in for Miritich. And Paul subbed in for Andre Robertson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 8. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Bull.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And Simons has got the ball here for Anchorage. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Can't hit that one. And so Anchorage takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.